Felt like we were in an Inkblot test when I saw that. I'm like, I see a butterfly. In the bottom left, we have our Zerg player. We thought he was going to 3-0 it. Now it's 2-2. Can he do it? He is.
웅진 스타즈, Soulkey.
The Inkblot test, that's so funny. If anyone showed me Inkblots, I'd probably now think of StarCraft maps. I'd be like, that map's in balance. No, that map's in balance.
What do you see here? I'm like, I see Star Station. He's like, what does that mean? He's schizophrenic. In the upper right, we have our Protoss player, the legend, perhaps the best in the world. He is.
SK Telecom T1, PartinG.
Now, we were talking about some other things here, and I actually was thinking, what is he going to use on this map? Is it going to be a Forge expand, or is it going to be a Gateway expand? And I thought to myself, well, I feel like it's good for Gateway expand, but not in this situation. There's something in my brain telling me that he needs to go for a 2-base all-in here.
It's called a Legion.
Uh-oh.
No, I agree. 2-base all-in. Third base hard to hold.
I think I'm feeling the 2 Immortal, 2 Colossus all-in here from PartinG. I think that's a build that he's going to be able to control with unbelievable power.
The Tosis build.
But it is cross-map, which makes that a little bit harder. If he was straight below PartinG, I would absolutely predict 100% that he was going to do the 2 Immortal, 2 Colossus. Here, I'm not as sure, but I still think it's not a bad choice for him.
Yeah.
I don't know that he wants to go 3-base here against Soulkey, but we'll see. It's a hard call, man. He's pretending to do a cannon rush, by the way. That makes him bring another drone. Nice move by PartinG.
Super smart.
Yeah. With just a little bit different micro from the probe, he forces more lost mining time from Soulkey.
And you can see Soulkey very preoccupied, trying to deny something that's not even on the way over here.
Yeah, in fact, he's getting his second pylon before his forge. This is how good PartinG is. He knows exactly what's going on. He's actually like too good. You know, it like hurts my brain how good he is.
Well, he just
defies
unreal.
Everything that I know about Protoss. Like he's so good. And the thing is, with everything that I see from him all the time, because I watch just about every single thing that PartinG does. I'm a couple games behind on Pro League right now, but I'll catch up. But him and Rain, I always put up above the other Protosses, right? And SOS is like quickly coming up there. But watching here, I'm like, I don't know that it's fair for me to compare Rain to him anymore, even though Rain is so god.
Well, Rain has more basic good builds. You know, your good old-fashioned copy that's put on the ladder.
He's like what a Macrotoss should be.
This is like a supercomputer here.
No, it's more than that. It's what is I'll figure out a way to describe him, what I'm seeing him as right now, because it's very hard to put this into words exactly how good PartinG is and the way, like, his star sense. This is a word that we don't use much in StarCraft 2 right now, but we used a lot in StarCraft 4, StarCraft 1. The star sense.
Well, this is a case of actual star sense, man.
He's like things that you can't possibly practice for. He's hitting perfectly, like the probe blocks and last game and a lot of games.
Yeah, the
against life.
timing in the end, last game, or that comeback that he had when he was in round of 16.
Yeah,
and was completely crippled and had to do a 1-base timing all in. It's like, whoa. He knows the exact number of probes he needs to have. He knows exactly when he should attack. He knows right when to pull out.
And I don't care how many hours he plays a day. Like, he can't possibly have practiced the situations that he's hitting right now.
Exactly.
Perfectly.
This is like the star sense, the StarCraft instinct.
Yeah.
Where you just know how to respond. You know your race so well, and their race so well.
Oh, Tasteless, what's that building?
That's robotics facility.
I am even more sure now. We are going to see that all in.
Well, it would make sense because he slowed down the Zerg just enough. He got his core out a lot earlier than he normally would with the Forge expand. He got his gateway down before the Forge actually was put down.
This build is like an insanely good build as well. You know, he's going to want to move out with 2 Immortals, 2 Colossus, at least 8 Sentries.
Yeah.
And then we're going to see some PartinG Magic Micro. And the thing is, we've seen this in the GSL alone, and I haven't caught up on Wednesday's matches yet from Code, or Up and Downs, whatever you want to call them. But so far, I haven't seen a loss from this build in GSL yet. There's been like 6 wins and 0 losses, so... And I think that's what... We'll see if that's actually what it is, but we'll see in a minute. I'm just so excited. Oh my god, there is the Colossus Bay.
The double overlords, which come in here every time, are now moving up. Looks like that one was driven out. He will not see the robotics facility.
Huh.
He could even intercept this overlord too.
Now this is kind of weird. This is kind of cool. You know what? This might not be that build because he's not making any immortals. It could be that build just without immortals, but I feel like immortals are pretty important. He might be expecting Soulkey to go Ling Hydra with later roaches, in which case he can move out a little bit quicker. But uh-oh, Layer's about to finish, and he's actually scouting this right now. This is bad news. Really bad news for Party.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
Oh, yeah, that's terrible news. In fact, oh, what does he do now?
Colossi on the way. +1 attack's almost done here.
Spire is coming up.
Uh-oh.
I think he uses every chrono, gets 2 Colossi, and goes, and just warps in Stalkers. Nothing but Stalkers.
I think you're right, and he's got just enough gateways.
Yeah. All right. Let's see what you got, PartinG.
He is very good at these builds, though, to be fair.
He is the best at them, I would
feel
say.
like with most Protoss players, they get scouted doing this and they just lose, but he actually can do a perfect build and execute it perfectly with his control.
Thing is, he's going to be playing against Ling Muta, so what Soulkey's going to need to do is stall PartinG out as long as possible. And if he can stall him out long enough, there can be enough mutas that he eventually wins against just 7-gate Stalkers.
He doesn't have his second Colossus yet.
Nope. Oh, an immortal? Whoa.
Whoa, okay.
Whoa, okay. Oh, okay, I totally see what is going on. I was being dumb for a minute. All right, he's going to move with 1 Colossus, no range, because he just needs to clean up Lings with this. He's going to go with mass Stalkers. He realizes that this is a muta build that's going on. That immortal can help him to bust some some spine crawlers. And he's just going to, because why get, if he gets range and another Colossus, that's a lot less Stalkers. That's 8 less Stalkers. And he needs every Stalker possible. Between the few force fields he has. Oh my god, that is a big move right there.
That's a big deal. Oh my god, he saved them all.
Okay. Not too big a deal.
That was close, man. Well, no, I mean, if he lost those 4 Stalkers, that's really bad.
This is craziness.
But the mutas are out.
He sees everything too. He knows exactly what's going on. This is going to be really, really difficult for PartinG to win.
This is not something that PartinG could transition out of, really, guys.
Oh no, this is a base trade. No matter what, we're going to watch a base trade here. All right, let's see it. He just needs to stall it to get enough mutas. That is the whole point of this. He counterattacks, kills the economy, so no more Stalkers can be built, and then he just has to have enough mutas to pick off everything.
Exactly.
That is what this is coming down to. So Ling's going to get in there immediately. And he's actually warping in some Stalkers at home. That's going to be some... Oh, look at this. He's going for the throat. He's not going for that third base. Very smart move by PartinG.
I'm surprised he made the Stalkers back over here.
Yeah, I don't think that was actually right. Those Stalkers were always going to die to... Okay, and he warps home. Interesting. I think he just lost.
Yeah, I was going to say he had to do more damage.
I think he had no chance either way once he warped those Stalkers in over there. The counterattack is just—it's too powerful.
That's why you got to do this base trade. You got to do enough. You just get enough mutas as Zertosis set out here as a Zerg. Then the Stalkers can't do anything.
I think, yeah, there wasn't much of a chance when Soulkey immediately did the base trade. The way that he went straight to mutas, scouted what was going on, went immediately into base trade mode. PartinG he didn't have enough time to do enough damage and get enough Stalkers. There were going to be more than enough mutas to kill the Stalkers. Yeah. And that's what you need to hit, is that number of Stalkers where that can't happen. So this little podunk army that we see out here is going to be cleaned up very easily. This is not going to be any issue whatsoever. There's 23 mutas and 17 Stalkers on the map. And just the Zerg economy is way too big. So Soulkey's got this now at this point.
All right. Soulkey probably going to err on the side of caution just because he doesn't want to screw anything up. Yeah. So he's going to go back. I mean, make more mutas.
The thing is, even if he attacked right now into it, he would probably lose the battle. But he can just do things like this: fly around, catch anything else that's made.
Nice contaminate, by the way.
Yeah. He just needs to, by the time PartinG gets him down to 2 base, he'll have so many mutas. There's just no way.
And as you can see, everything instantly dies over here. He can get the gateways as well.
Yeah. Target down the Nexus, go across the map, clean everything up.
And I think we're just slowly going to witness PartinG's death here. Notice he's getting the +1 attack here for Butas.
It's up 100 supply. PartinG right now is just coming to terms with what's happening, I think. He'll
I'm surprised
stand
he didn't
for the
go
battle.
for the main. You know, the second in the main and take out the Spire, but...
You know, it's... I guess he could run up and try to get the Spire. Yeah, that would probably be the absolute smartest way to do it. Thing is, none of it really matters.
No probes actually got out, right? So he can't even actually remake this. That's cute, the fake Colossi.
His buildings are actually all going to be eliminated. He's not even going to get that final
GG.
battle.
PartinG's out.
Well played.
Soulkey was... He was the one.
It was the one.
Who deserved to move on.
Well,
how about that?
All right. Soulkey does move on. 3-2 over PartinG, and a fantastic series. A lot of one-sided games, and definitely that one crazy game that was one-sided in the loser's favor.
Crazy game, and PartinG is crushed right now.
Well, this guy knows he should eventually have a league championship in GSL, and it's not this time. And he doesn't get that auto berth into the regional finals either. That's a lot of WCS points missing. He wants to be a repeat world champion.
Big crushing moment here for PartinG.
Yeah.
Very frustrating.
Indeed. Soulkey obviously going to be very happy with himself.
Yeah.
He's looking like he very well may get through to the finals. I don't think Lucera has what it takes to beat Soulkey. And as far as SOS, well, we'll learn about that very shortly here.
Oh, man. Well, we already saw one epic PvZ. Soulkey moves on. Now we're going to be going to our next PvZ in just a little bit.
SOS against Kongho, a.k.a. Lucera. Should be an excellent match. You know, Kongho has always had really awesome and cool ZvP. And SOS, he's kind of like the new Seed. You know,
he is. If you're unfamiliar with Seed, he was a really sneaky player. He won a GSL also, but we saw him super early on, I believe, in the team league, using stuff like fake Immortals, hallucinated Immortals to push. Really impressive guy.
And, you know, that's really, SOS has picked up that kind of style and is using it greatly. He's one of the best. He has his own type of play style, his own builds. That's going to be really exciting coming up next.
And we're going to be getting to that after this short break, so don't go anywhere.